We all like a good cut of meat, but I bet most of us would prefer getting it from the butcher rather than slitting the animal's throat.
Everyone, meet your meat.
No.
Hey, Ron, you're not going to
Sorry.
slaughter that pig here, are you?
Not to worry. I have a permit.
This just says I can do what I want.
I am the director of the Parks Department, and this is a park.
It's not a parks thing. It's against like 3 laws and a dozen health codes.
It's 2023, people. I think we'd all rather leave the animal slaughtering to trained professionals. But that's no longer the case in Hamtramck, Michigan, where an all-Muslim city council just voted to let residents conduct animal sacrifices in their homes and in their backyards, anywhere really, as long as they tell the town first. Hamtramck's a Muslim-majority city, and one of their big religious traditions is to slaughter goats, sheep, and cows on high holidays. But a lot of people aren't really into this.
Don't think that just because they came from a farm, whatever the animal is, that it means the animal is good for consumption. Or that it won't be a parasitic or mycobacterial threat to the environment.
It's not safe or sane or humane because basements or kitchens or backyards are not suitable places for live animal slaughter.
Ashley Burns, the spokesperson for PETA. Ashley, they're saying it's their religious rights, and you know the Constitution protects religious liberty.
It does, but animal sacrifice should be a thing of the past because it's cruelty to animals, plain and simple. And like our friend on Parks and Rec said, these backyard slaughter situations.
Backyard slaughter situations.
Yes,
How dare you besmirch their religious tradition? These are high holidays that they conduct these things.
Anyone slaughtering in a backyard is very likely to be violating all kinds of cruelty and health codes. But, of course, at PETA, we don't believe in harming animals for any reason, and we encourage anyone who's bothered by this to take a look at what goes on in any slaughterhouse.
But Ashley, they're going to get slaughtered anyway.
Well,
at the slaughterhouse. They're just cutting out the middlemen and celebrating their high holidays.
Look, only if people are buying them. And in this case, we're saying that we have to think about the fact that children are often exposed to these religious rituals. These animals' throats are slashed and their heads are manually torn from their bodies.
That is a sacrifice to the gods. I actually don't know exactly the specific significance of the slaughtering itself, but it holds deep religious value to the Muslim community. If they want to slit a goat's throat on a high holiday, why would PETA be against that?
Well, you know what? Actually, that's a misconception because so many Muslims don't take part in this and are very opposed to it. I actually spoke to a Muslim friend of mine today who said his family never participated in this.
So this is a smaller sect of the Muslim community that still participates in this?
Well, I mean, I know that there are many Muslims who choose not to because they think it's cruel and unnecessary.
I mean, you could have these slaughter situations, as you call them, pop up everywhere. The Muslims control the local politics.
Well, unfortunately...
I mean, this is just beginning.
You know what? We see ritual slaughter in many different places in the country, but we also see people working to find alternate traditions. Like some Santeria priests use red wine instead of animal blood now. There are rabbis who encourage their Orthodox followers to use money instead of chickens in Kaporos rituals.
You slit the dollar instead of the chicken.
You know what? As long as you're not slitting the chicken's throat, you do what you want with the dollar. The point is that there is always a humane alternative, and we encourage people to find those, because whether or not it's legal, it's wrong.
PETA wants you to take a head of broccoli and just slit the head off the head of the broccoli. All right, thank you. If we've offended everybody in the world, we apologize.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.